Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome back to Needs of Children. We are discussing about 10th standard English medium. In that, Geography, Unit number 7, Indian Land Resources. In the previous session, we get the information about land use, pattern of India, agriculture, meaning of agriculture, importance of agriculture, types of agriculture. So these are the very important concepts we are discussed in the previous session. Let's come to in this session we are going to get the more information about Indian land resources. Yes, crop season and cropping pattern. In that we are going to get the information about crop season. The proportion of area under different crops at a particular period of time is called crop season. The proportion of area under, so given area, in that growing of different crops of a particular period of time is called as the crop season. In India, there are three cropping seasons. They are called as Kharif crop, the Rabi crop, and the Zaid crop season. So these are the three important cropping seasons. Let's come to the one by one. We are going to get the information. Number one, the Kharif crop season. The crops grown during the rainy season are called Kharif crops. The crops which are growing during the rainy season are called as Kharif crop. Usually, the sowing takes place in June or July. Sowing of the seeds takes place June or July. When the southwest monsoon starts, nothing but rainy season, and the crops harvest, the harvesting of the crops, it will be in the month of September, October. So very importantly, the crops like rice, jowar, ragi, cotton, groundnuts, etc. are the very important crops which are growing during the Kharif crop. So example like jowar, ragi, cotton, groundnut, tobacco are the very important main Kharif crops. So let's move on to second one. It is called as the Rabi crop. Rabi crop season. The sowing takes place in October, November. That is in northeast monsoon season. Begins harvest, especially sowing takes place. It is in the month of October or November during the northeast monsoon, and harvest begins in the month of February or March. So this is known as the Rabi season, and crops are called as Rabi crops. They are wheat, barley, gram, linseed are the very important Rabi crop seasons. Zaid crop. Under this, the very important crops like the crops are grown between the Kharif and Rabi crop. The crops which are growing between the Kharif and Rabi crops are known as Zaid crops. So very importantly, they are known as the watermelon, cucumber, oil seeds, some pulses, vegetables, etc. will come under the Zaid crop. Example for Zaid crop. So these are the crop seasons and the three important crop seasons which are located in India. Let's come to the next, the cropping pattern. The cropping pattern of a region refers to the proportion of an area under different crops at a given time. The cropping pattern of any region in India changes from time to time. It is due to several factors such as relief features, soil, climate, size of farms, water supply, income of farmers, technology, etc. The cropping pattern, it is a proportion of area under the different crops at given time. The cropping pattern of any region in India changes from time to time. It is due to several factors such as mainly soil. As you already studied the concept of the different types of soils, even climatic seasons of India, you get the information. Size of farmers. Farmers, how much they are having the land. Supply of water, related to water supply or water resources. In the previous session, you get the information about the water resources in India. Income of farmers and adaptation of the technology. These are depending upon the cropping of pattern. So based on these cropping of the pattern in India, so the major crops of India classified. Let's come to a wide variety of crops are grown in different parts of India. They can be classified as food crops, commercial crops, oil seeds and plantation crops. Let's come to the one by one. We are going to get the information. Number one, food crops. Food crops, the crops which are grown to provide food for people are called food crops. Example like rice, wheat, jowar, pulses, etc. are considered as the food crops. So let's come to the one by one. We are going to get the information which are growing in India as a food crops. The first one, it is called as rice. Rice is the most important food crop of India. It is the staple food of the people in the eastern, southern and southwestern parts of the country. Moreover, almost all the people of Indians, they refers to, or it is become as a main staple food, staple food of people. India has the largest area under the rice in the world, but it is the second largest producer of rice only after China. So after India, it is second largest producer of rice after China. Rice is the major kharif crop of, and what are the very important growing of the conditions of the rice. And rice, it is primarily tropical crop. It requires high temperature of 18 degree to 25 degree Celsius and the heavy rainfall of 100 to 200 centimeter per year. Alluvial and clayey loam soil are best suited for its cultivation. And rice needs standing water and it needs level land. Irrigation is necessary wherever the rainfall is scanty or low. Rice is grown in India, almost all the states of India. West Bengal is the largest producer of rice in the country. The other important producers of rice are Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Tamil Nadu, Odisha and Karnataka. So here are some of the pictures. It is highlights about the growing of rice. So the very important states it is mentioned. West Bengal is the leading producer of the rice in the country, followed by the other important states are Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Tamil Nadu, Odisha and Karnataka are the very important producer of the rice. And the next one crop, it is called as the wheat. Wheat is the second important food crop and major rabi crop of India. Wheat is an important staple food in northern and northwestern parts of country. It is a crop of temperate regions and it requires moderate temperature of 100 Celsius and annual rainfall of 50 to 70 centimeter per year. Heavy loams and black soil are best suited for wheat cultivation. Wheat is mainly grown in the northern plains including Punjab, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, northern parts of Karnataka, and which Uttar Pradesh is the largest producer of wheat. In India, wheat is the second largest producer of wheat in the world next to China. You can see the growing areas of wheat. So these are the states, very importantly, northern plains including Punjab, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra and northern parts of Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh. Among that, these are the states. Among that, Uttar Pradesh stands in the first place, which is largest producer of the wheat, and India stands in the second position after China. And the next, commercial crops. Commercial crop. Till now we get the information about the food crop. A commercial crop that grown for the purpose of the sale is called as commercial crop. Very importantly, sugarcane, cotton, tobacco, oil seeds are the very important commercial crops. Sugarcane, it is the most important commercial crop of India. India has the largest area under the sugarcane. It is the second largest producer of sugarcane in the world next to Brazil. In the world, Brazil stands in the first place, the production of sugarcane, whereas India stands in the second place. Sugarcane is the native of India. It is the main source of sugar. Gur and Kandasari are the very important products which are producing from the sugar. Sugarcane is an annual crop and it is grown in irrigated areas. It requires the high temperature of 1 degree Celsius to 26 degree Celsius and heavy rainfall of ranging from 100 to 150 centimeter per annum. It is thrives best in annual and loamy soils. The most important producing states are Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Gujarat and Andhra Pradesh. So these are the very important producers of the state. And the next one, commercial crop of India, tobacco. Tobacco, it is one of the important cash crop of India. Tobacco is used for smoking, that is bidi, cigarette, cigar, cheroot, hookahs, etc. A very little is used for chewing, snuff, insecticides. It is a tropical crop which requires high temperature of 21 degree Celsius to 23 degree Celsius and moderate rainfall of 50 to 100 centimeter a year. Sandy loamy soil is suitable. Sandy loamy soil is best suited for it. It requires chemical fertilizers. And the leading producers of the tobacco, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra and Bihar are the leading producers of tobacco in India. Now, India is the third largest producer of, fourth largest exporter of tobacco in the world. And these are the important states which are growing the tobacco. So these are the very important commercial crops we get the information. Let's come to the about fibers crop. The crops which provide raw material for textiles industries are called fibers crop. Among that, cotton and jute are the most important fiber crops of India. So let's come to we will get about the information. Fiber crop, cotton. Cotton is an important industrial and fiber crop. It provides raw material for the cotton textile industry in India. Cotton is a tropical and subtropical crop. It requires 21 degree to 24 degree Celsius temperature and the annual rainfall of 50 to 100 centimeter in a year. Black soil is suitable for its growing and it's grown as a kharif crop. Gujarat, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu are the major producers of cotton in India. So India has the largest cotton growing area and is the third largest producer of cotton in the world. So these are the major cotton growing areas and the important states. So you can see the places which are growing map of India. And the next, beverage crops. The crops which are used to produce stimulating drinks are called beverage crops. Among that, coffee and tea are the most important beverage crops of India. Let's come to the tea is the most important and cheapest of all the beverages. India is the second largest producer of tea in the world after China. Tea is also a plantation crop. It is a tropical and subtropical crop. It requires a temperature of 21 degree Celsius to 30 degree Celsius and heavy rainfall of 150 to 250 centimeter in a year. So the very important producers of Karnataka are, and it requires a best deep and fertile soil, a rich humus requires for the growing of the tea of with an altitude of 1200 to 2400 meters above the sea level. Tea is mainly grown in Assam, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So here the places, the states of places it is mentioned about the growing of tea. Mainly it is grown in Assam, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Kerala are the leading producer of the tea. And the next concept it is called as horticulture. The intensive cultivation of fruit, vegetables, flower, medicinal and aromatic plants is called horticulture. Especially in India, horticulture provides an incentive for making agriculture more profitable through efficient land use, optimum utilization of natural resources, and generating skilled employment for the rural masses. It enhances exports and provides nutritional security. India, with its wide variety of climate and soil, has a good potential for growing a variety of horticultural crops. Now, India has emerged as an important producer of horticultural crops. It is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the world next to China. Its shares in the global production of fruits is 11% and that vegetable is 7% in India. Horticulture is carried on mainly in the states of Andhra Pradesh, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh are leading producers of horticulture. And the next concept, floriculture. It is the cultivation of flowers and commercial purpose. India is known for the art of growing flowers since time immemorial. It plays a significant role in India Indian agriculture. It has the potential of generating income and providing employment opportunities for farmers, especially women, and add to the export of the country. India's agro-climatic conditions are very suitable for the cultivation of a variety of flowers. India is known for growing traditional flowers such as jasmine, marigold, rose, chrysanthemum, and aster. Cut flowers includes orchids, gladiolus, carnation, anthurium, and lilies are the very important flowers growing in India. Floriculture is mainly developed in the states like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Punjab, Haryana, and West Bengal. So these are the leading producer of the floriculture. The term horticulture is derived from the Latin words hortus meaning garden and colere means cultivate. So the progress of the horticultural field is called as the golden revolution. So that's it about today's session. I hope you have understood till now what we are discussed. In case if you having any doubts related to entire lesson, you can comment in the comment box. I will solve your doubts and I will come back with the next video. Until, keep watching my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you in the next session. Bye bye. Take care.